Hello, this is Soundout here, back another day of Star Trek Week. This is Star Trek Week, Day 4. Today we'll take a look at the Star Trek Kre-o Kreon Figure Pack, Series 1. Now, today is the day. Star Trek Into Darkness has been released into theaters, and with Star Trek Into Darkness came a toy line. A very small toy line, mostly full of Hasbro spin-offs instead of an actual action figure line with action figures and vehicles. That's besides the point. These are awesome. These are Kre-o. Now, Kre-o, if you do not know, is Hasbro's line of Lego-like building block line. They've done Transformers, they've done G.I. Joe, they've done Battleship, and now they're doing Star Trek. And I must say that the Star Trek ones are probably the neatest of them all. Now, today we're looking at the blind bag figures. These come in blind bags. You're not sure which figure you can get. These come in blind bags. Now, blind bags, if you do not know, are blind bags. You don't know what you're getting inside. This is very same vein as the Transformers Kre-o Micro Changers and the Lego minifigure series. As you can see, here's the bag that each of them come in. It says Kre-o, create it, Star Trek with the Enterprise. You got Nero, Grazia, and Keenzer on the front. The Kreon figure packs, and the little top has 6 to collect, collection 1, ages 6 through 12. And on the back you can see there are 6 figures, the Klingon, Keenzer, Lieutenant Prague, Grazia, Gorn, and Captain Nero, which you can see I have all of them. How you identify them is at the top of the bag there's a little code, and I basically found 6 of these unique codes. There's a list online somewhere, but you can find them places. So there's that. Now, we're going to go over the figures in the order that they're listed on the back of the packaging. So we're going to start first with the Klingon. And they each come with a little instruction booklet. So here's the Klingon. As you can see, not hard to build. And there's a checklist on the back. So anyways, the Klingon is here. So this is the Klingon. Now, each figure comes with a stand. We're going to get this out of the way first. It's a basic brick that says Kre-o on it. And the code is on the back as well, I believe, somewhere. So there's that. Anyways, the Klingon here, taking a look at him. Now this is the Klingon as they suggested in the instructions with the coat. Now the coat is optional. You can take his arms off here. And you can see, oh wait, I don't have to do this. Why am I doing this? Oh yeah, because I'm an idiot sometimes. But, as you can see, just to swap coats, by the way, is taking out the arms. But, as you can see, here he is without the coat on. Which is a nice painted detail on the legs and the chest with the Klingon logo. And looks really nice. Now these are based on the newer movie of the Klingons, how they appear in Star Trek Into Darkness. They have the helmet on, they have the beards sticking out. They look really nice. The arms are painted, which I find to be really neat. They also come with a batleth. So that is freaking awesome. You don't get more Klingon than that. So yeah, the Klingons are getting packed as a blind bag figure, and they're getting packed in a lot of the sets, so I'm going to have a big old army of these guys when I'm done. As you can see, this is the Klingon with the jacket on. It's just a plastic jacket. Really neat overall. Here's one without the jacket, as you can see, is all ready for battle. Here's one with the jacket without folding out those flaps, which looks kind of dumb, gonna admit. But, yeah, I bought 3 Klingons. There's only 3 in a case, so I got all 3. But overall, really neat figure, and I'm definitely going to be getting more and more of these. Every Klingon I see, I will buy, because I like Klingons. So, really neat. Now, articulation on these guys, I'm going to demonstrate with the next figure, by the way. They're the same for most of these guys. But, there you go. Next we have, not him. Thank you, Gorn. You're so helpful. Klingons off the side. Next up is Keenzer, Scotty's friend from the 2009 movie. As you can see here, checklist, all that. Here's Keenzer. Now, Keenzer is a shorter figure. Now, unlike Lego figures, he has the same articulation as the rest of the Kreons. All the Kreons have the same articulation. You got the head, moves left and right, which you can see is a nice head sculpt. He's got ball joint shoulders, he's got wrist joints, he's got waist joint, and they got ball joint hips. Now, with Lego, they don't have waist joints, and they don't have leg movement on shorter characters. It also comes with this little spoke poker thing. Came with Knockout from the Transformers line. But overall, really nice. You can see that they painted his chest, and he's simple but effective. And I do like the new head sculpt. So that's Keenzer. Not much going on there, but really neat. And it'll look better when I get Scotty in the transporter set. Next, we have Lieutenant Sprague. I have no clue if this guy is in Star Trek Into Darkness. I don't know if he's in the 2009 movie, since I haven't seen that in a while. But this guy has a neat little, I guess Starfleet officer, he's carrying a phaser. As a neat little alien figure. He looks nice, as you can see here. He's got the nice new head sculpt. Got the, same articulation as Keenzer, except you get the bigger legs now. He's got the phaser pistol, which is a new accessory that you see with a lot of them, which looks just like the one from the 2009 movie. And it looks really nice. Again, having no clue who he is kind of detracts from it, but at the same time, he's a neat little figure, and I hope to learn more about him as I watch more Star Trek, whether that be new movie or old stuff. Next up is Grazia, which is a Starfleet officer, but no rank on this guy. He does have a new alien head, compared to Sprague, which, that just came off. And he's got the phaser. He's got the Starfleet uniform. Pretty neat. Looks like he's from the science department. Or the science division, I'm sorry. But neat little guy. Again, no clue who he is. Okay, we'll save him for last. Next is the Gorn. Now, here's a little card for the Gorn. The Gorn is not your classic Gorn. It's not your Gorn from Star Trek Into Darkness, because he's not in there as far as I know. This is your Gorn from Star Trek the video game. The game I won't be able to play because I own a Wii U, not an Xbox or a PlayStation. But the Gorn looks awesome. It's really cool. He's got this head. Looks awesome. He's got new legs. Basically from the waist down, he's brand new with these the animal-like legs, which, again, still bulging. They're hollow inside. But overall, this guy looks really menacing, which the video game, Star Trek the video game Gorn does look menacing. Definitely neat. I like it. I like it a lot. My own problem is that this waist piece comes out on both the ones I own. I own more than one. The other one is my mom's. But anyways, as you can see here, he's got this really awesome staff weapon, which he's just ready to come down and carve people up. And that's why I think the waist moves so well. So it's got a tail. This thing is awesome. Shows you they use the standard Kre-o body, but then everything else is new. But yeah, I really like this guy. This is probably, I'd say, my favorite figure of the set. And he's just cool. It's a Gorn figure. How could you not like this? Last but not least, we have the most known character of the set, Captain Nero, the villain from the Star Trek 2009 movie. You can see here he's got a problem of disjointed waist. He's got a weapon that's actually made of 2 pieces here. So you can see that. But he's got that. He also has a coat. And you see this is the first Romulan we've gotten. So he's got the ears molded in, which looks really nice. Now you can remove his coat, which is just like the Klingon's coat. So you can see like that. But there you go. There's his, I guess I'll pop his arms back on for this. So there you go. There he is with the coat, if you want. So you do have some options. I'm going to leave him with the coat because I think it makes him look a bit more impressive, since he is the big villain of the 2009 movie. But yeah, really neat overall. Definitely, probably, again, most important character in the set in terms of villains, aside from the Klingon, of course, because the Klingons kind of Klingons and other things. But there you go. That is the first collection of blind bag Star Trek Kre-o figures. So, what do I think overall? Well, I really like Kre-o. Now, if you're not into the minifigure style, or if you're not planning to get any of the other sets, these are kind of something to... Well, here's how I put it. This is the only figures of most of these characters that were ever available. Playmates Toys 2009 Star Trek line was never really completed, because we never got Keenzer. We got Nero, but we're never going to get anything in action figure form of these guys as of right now. I think that is due to the low sales of the Playmates 2009 Star Trek line. But how do I recommend these guys? Well, if you're into Lego, Kre-o, whatever, these are definitely recommended. If you're going to be getting the other sets like the Shuttlecraft and the Enterprise and all those guys, I would definitely recommend these. These are going to be a nice addition, especially Klingons. If you love Klingons like me, then you're probably going to want to pick this up. This is the fastest way to army build them. That's for sure. Kinzer's neat. If you're going to get the transporter set, I'd definitely recommend him to go with Scotty. Nero is cool. He's a nice villain piece. Definitely something to get. The Gorn? Do not pass up a Gorn. Again, I say these because you need to look up the codes. These two guys are easily passable, and the Klingon is passable because it is available in other sets. But if you want to army build Klingon, there it is. So that is what I think of Collection 1 of the Star Trek Kre-o figures. So I'm looking forward to Collection 2 and hopefully more sets in the future. I will be planning on picking up all the sets, including the Enterprise, the Transporter, the Space Gate, the Shuttlecraft, of course. But I won't be picking up the mini ships, I don't think, right away. But as I get those sets, I will review them, and be sure to stay tuned for that. So, we only have one more day of Star Trek week. Let's take a break from reviews and possibly talk about something involving my connection to Star Trek overall. Anyways, thanks to Soundout saying, be sure to check out HeroTaku.com for sci-fi news and more. And till next time, Soundout saying, goodbye.